Coming. Mm-mm. Well, I mean, I guess the chart should have been on this so you guys could watch this monster of a pump, you know? My goodness. If I could, if I, only if I could just like remember where I kept my glasses. Oh, okay. Go. Yeah, well, I try not to break stuff. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. That's quite the dip there on CNSP actually. Hmm, interesting. MSTR, what a monster. What an absolute monster. And then keep this other one on your watch list, BDRX. Because if that thing can find a way to break out, it could be fun. So that one's going to be on watch. What do you think of Robinhood breakout 38 this morning? Any chance you can look at the chart and tell me your thoughts? Chris, yeah, sure, for sure, for sure. I will in a second. The S&P is green this morning, right? NVIDIA was cooking in the later parts of pre-market, so that took the S&P up with it. And then we had the jobless numbers come out, and those numbers were better than expected. So then the market cooked even more, but it just came back to the same level, right? So we're going to keep an eye on that, obviously. But yeah, NVIDIA does look good though, right? That 150 for NVIDIA is going to be a big level, big level. Let's go. There you go, Will. There you go. There you go. There you go. Well done. I need to get some water, guys. Otherwise, looks like CDT is curling off the bottom there too, isn't it? Which is good. It's a pretty big seller for CDT, isn't it? CDT. I think someone tagged me in Discord. I think that was Grim. The curl. I think the only these peaks. Exactly, Grim. So that's the only problem with playing the breakouts is those supplies on show. Unless there's crazy volume. Let's go, Josh. I yet to say good morning to you guys, so I'm just kind of looking at charts, and then I will. Josh, good morning. Hello, hello. Get the music. Gail, good morning. Next, good morning. Chris, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about your name. I will take a look in a second. Jay, good morning. Sean, good morning. Yi, good morning. Happy birthday again to you guys in the chat. Happy birthday. Gaming, how often do you check your email? Like every hour. I'm looking right now. I don't see an email from you though. All I see is a press release. Let me know if you la 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 la. Okay, perfect. Good. Good. And then covered call email, and then one-on-one email. Anyways, yeah, let me know. Harry, good morning. Paul, good morning. Baruch, good morning. Tesh, Ayo. Tesh hasn't slept, guys. Why? Because Bitcoin is about to hit 100. Srinivas, good morning. Dave, good morning. BLK, good morning. Azula, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Good morning, Jericho. Green and not greedy. Let's go, JP. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let me get some water, guys. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, let me get some water because I haven't had any water this morning, and my water is completely empty. So I'll leave you guys with the music and Bitcoin. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I will eat oh yeah. Mr. Clark, hey yo. Uh, do, do. Hmm. um, I don't see an email from you. Um, Gaming, I don't see an email from you. Mr. Will, I don't see an email. Make sure you're sending it to the right email. Make sure it's the right email. 1 second. Six. uh, mm. You can tell I wasn't ready for the stream yet, huh? NVIDIA still looks good though. So right at 149. Okay, highs of the day finally. Yeah, looks like it's finally crossing above. The question is, can it stay above this little level though? Alrighty, can it? Yeah. I was not ready. I still need to do the social media stuff. 1 second. I'm gonna be distracted. So. Let's go. Let's go. 78. Yup. Yeah. 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 You might get a little retest, but yeah, that was a good breakout for SPI. A good breakout. There we go. There we go. 94. To drop a googly. Good morning, googly moogly. Funny, 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 funny. I'm reading comments in Discord, guys. So I need to come back to the stream chat. Anyways, um, $7. Yeah, I like again. So I always like when a stock is trending up and still sitting really close to resistance, because I think there's a chance for a scalp there. You know. Anyways, okay, let me do- SPAI. Wow, look at CNSP, guys. That thing really got slapped. My goodness. Okay. You know what's interesting is the closer we get to the open, the more SPI stands out compared to everything else that we've looked at. CDT doesn't look bad just because it's holding the 200 EMA. So let's see if it stays above that. BDRX is still going to be on watch, especially if that thing clears $5. I think it's going to cook. So 440, 450 ish would have been 450 is your next support, so that level would have been good, or closer to $4. And then at that point we're waiting for a breakout. At that point we are waiting for a breakout. Okay. Yeah, CNSP lost all the monies. And then MSTR. Okay. Sorry guys, I'll look at the chat in a second. In a second. In a second. Okay. Already. Okay. Back to the chat. NVIDIA is at 150. Oh yeah. Are you happy now, Kamal? Yeah, you're finally happy now. Okay. Oh yeah. Let me get a link. Let me get a link. Yeah, I've distracted from the chats this morning, Josh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. Good morning, everybody. Even if I've missed you, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hold into the open. That is never the question, Bill, right? The question is, do I get in? I make monies. I get in. I make monies. Holding into the open is always dangerous, very dangerous, right? You make the monies, you move on, and then you manage the positions after the market opens. Yeah, CCTV. So the question is never like, do I hold the position into the? You can only hold the position into the open if you're in a position and it's dipped already and it's pushing into the open. Like if it's behaving well into the open, sure, right? But I always think like when you're in the position, your job is to make money, not to wait for something, right? Like, oh, I'm waiting for this catalyst, or like I'm waiting. No, like you have one job, make monies, right? And the open is going to be scary, the usual craziness, right? Mayhem, good morning. Tony, good morning. Random, good morning. Lion, good morning. So CTV is not gonna move anymore, Lion. It's done. The reason for that, Nikolai, good morning, is because buyout. Alrighty, I'm not exactly sure. There it is, right? So these guys are getting acquired for $3.15, value of about $500 million, whatever that means, right? What's the stock at now? The stock is at $3.01, right? So there's no room there. Yeah, there's no room. So CTV is done skis. That's why when you look at these buyouts, as soon as people know what the number is, they're gonna pump the stock, pump to the exact number, and it sits there. So until something happens with the deal gets rejected, it crashes. The deal gets improved, it moves up. If not, it sits at that exact value. So CTV is not a play today. Not a play today. So yeah. So yeah, just be careful. Look at who it is, guys. Look at who it is.
Good
Look who it is.
Trades family.
Hey, Josh. Are you ready for? I keep asking Josh this question every time he shows up. Are you ready for 100K? And he's been ready.
No, I'm not.
It's
I thought I was, but I'm not. If
What?
I'm telling the truth, yeah, like the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then I have to say no. I'm not prepared. Several times I've seen the comment over the last, I don't know, week or so, we need a time machine. And I echo that sentiment
Yep.
without a doubt.
Yep.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you.
Yep. So if you're watching SPAI, guys, let's see if we can retest, which is exactly what's happening. So the usual breakout and retest, right? So look at those left-hand resistance levels there. That's kind of what you want to see that thing hold and bounce back above. Or so $4, $6.40, 650. Alrighty. If it can bounce above that level and stay above it, that's perfect. That's it looks like that's what it wants to do, right? So resistance, kind of a retest there. So it's going to be important. If it wants to go, it needs to stay above that level. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go, Michelle. Let's go. Ayo.
No way. Are you serious right now? What is
Let's
up,
go.
beautiful woman? Oh, I missed that
Let's
face.
go.
It's good to see you. Great to see you. Fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Michelle, how are you?
Chris, don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad at all. Ironically, I actually have family in Oklahoma, in Edmonton. So,
Yeah.
or in Edmond, rather. Edmond.
Stocks related before BT spikes so much money missed. If I buy a call and want to put a stop loss, can I do that with stop market? No, no. So only limits. So when you do options, guys, you cannot place a market stop.
Right.
The reason for that is because some options have crazy spreads. Like a lot of options have crazy spreads. So the market maker doesn't let you do that. They're protecting you. In this case, this is one of those cases where the market maker is actually protecting you. Because if you do market stop losses on options, you're gonna get screwed. Screwed.
That's okay, Michelle. You can hear us. That's all that's important. And we love you.
Yes. So Bitcoin hit a high of 98,370, guys. 98,370 last night, which is impressive. I mean, I think for the most part we're expecting that rejection. The closer we get to 100, I need to pull up that heat map thing again.
Yep.
Right, the coin glass. Josh has had
man.
it.
I wish you had been around this morning to actually watch it build up. It was pretty amazing.
Oof, look at
It
that.
went from, like baby blue to bright yellow over the course of like a 20-minute period.
Wow. Yep. All they're doing is causing chaos, causing explosions is all they're doing.
Yeah.
So,
well, this is what they did yesterday, and we saw the effect of it. And ironically, as you can see, many of those positions still haven't even closed out. So they're still expecting some monster retrace off of the 100K bounce, which is something that we've talked about at great length, you guys. And definitely you're going to want to be, a bit fluid in your higher price positions that you've added over the course of the last couple of months. Just be aware. And we're trying to completely deregulating Bitcoin, and unbanning Bitcoin. This is going to be a monster volatility period. So just be aware.
Yep. Love it.
Keep some cash on the side is really the point. Make sure that you're capable of picking up those dips.
CNSP. Let's see. Grim, you're adding a wow. Okay, that's a pretty big position. Yeah, as long as that thing stays above 12 to just below 13 cents is where that support is at. So it looks like it's trying to curl. So that'd be a good thing.
I would not let it slip though.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Robinhood is wildly underperformed.
Okay, there we go. Let me take a look. Yeah, let me pull up the chart here for Hood, because I know you've been asking Chris. I'm not sure if you're in the position, right? You're gonna have to let me know, right? Since Robinhood reported those earnings, it's been cooking. Right?
Mhm.
Like the stock was dropping into earnings, and well, it dropped at earnings and then just continued cooking.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you're in a position. If you're in a position, you should be very happy, right? And then your next resistance would be $40. It's that simple. If you're in it, okay, just keep moving your stop losses up, right? As crypto's cooking, Robinhood is going to keep cooking too. They really benefit from that. So
Yes.
it was green yesterday. It's gapping up again this morning. So you have nothing to worry about if you are in the position. Just set a stop loss and move it up, and then $40 is your next resistance.
Well, like I said, with it unperforming or not performing as well as the other proxies in cryptocurrency,
Yeah,
there's a lot of room to move in Robinhood. A
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, exactly. And Chris, then if you're not in a position, you can't. That thing, it needs to do two things, right? You either dip and retest this last breakout on the left hand side, so closer to $34, or you simply just break out above $38, and then you're looking for 40.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answers your question about Robinhood. Oof, Nvidia was a bit of a roller coaster last night, Josh, and finally pushing for $150.
Did exactly what I said. The earnings report was absolutely stellar.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a single person in the financial realm that wasn't completely speechless after reading the numbers. The expectations, the bar for expectations was set high, I think, for a reason, so that they could shake the tree, right? So in what we saw last night, in that 3.5%, actually, I think it dropped more than 4% at one point. But that drop last night, and the lack of continuation and the downward movement just indicated to me that's precisely what they were doing. So we were talking about that at the bottom as it started to curl its way back up. And that was our confirmation naturally that our assessment was accurate. So none of the move this morning should be a surprise to anybody. And the potential of NVIDIA, if they really continue to succeed the way that they have with Blackwell, they are absolutely going to own the market, and sky's the limit. It almost becomes one of those king of the road kind of things. He gets a toll from everybody traveling behind him too, and even though he's the biggest in the game. So regardless of what happens, I think NVIDIA's got unbelievable sky high potential for valuation.
Yep. Yeah.
We're not far off, you guys, from seeing $10 trillion companies. Like that, I understand how unrealistic that may seem, but we're not that far off.
Monies. Michelle, where are you driving to? Dan, good morning. Doug is waiting for 100K to sell that position, to sell his final position in BTC. So, Doug, congratulations on the monies, by the way, because you've been accumulating for a long time too.
And then it's time for full-on independence, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. KB, good morning. D, good morning. Chase, good morning. Good morning. Jimmy, Monty, good morning. Bunny, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Wow, the week just flew by. My goodness. Flew by. I wonder if we're going to be watching NVIDIA all morning, or Bitcoin, or if any of these stocks are actually going to move. I wonder.
I bought some more Bitcoin this morning just to make Blaze feel better.
Yeah, he did. I'm like, what? Why? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I told him, I'm not going to look at it again until I go to buy more. The only reason I ever look at Bitcoin. It's buy day. Well, I'm going to go look at Bitcoin for a second. Buy. It's never a consideration. It's just buy it.
At all-time highs, guys. All-time highs.
All-time highs.
All-time highs.
Good morning, Brother Dan.
Crazy money.
No, you are not chopped liver. You are liver pate. You are the highest end of liver.
Okay, sounds good, Michelle. Sounds good. 4 minutes. So yeah, for CDT, because I know someone asked in the chat, for CDT, you're looking for 1350-ish. So 14 to 1350, that's your support. I bet you that thing bounces at the open. This is obviously going to be one of the names we're looking at the open. So let's see if we can get a bounce. So two names that stand out to me into the open. So CDT and then SPAI. One of these two names has to cook at the open. MSTR is just a monster. I don't know how that stock does it, but it just does it. With all the
Oh,
other.
did you read my game theory this morning on MSTR?
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys didn't
Holocaust
read that, you may
averaging
want to just
the
drop
trade.
into the crypto channel and read what I wrote about MSTR after all the analysts spent all day yesterday trashing it. So just go take a peek at what I wrote. And it's real short. It's only one paragraph.
Yeah. Chefman, good morning. He went blind. Your dad did. Oh my goodness, Michelle.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. Sorry, Michelle. Yeah. Snow and NVIDIA. Which ones are we gonna buy calls on this morning? Less than a minute to go, guys, before the market opens. Less than a minute. Okay, perfect. Yeah, seriously, then. What are you guys paying attention to into the open, guys? What's your favorite stock into the open here? As the market is about to open, and 10 seconds left. Christian,
Bitcoin.
good morning. NQ. NQ. Of course. Why am I even surprised? GME.
Yeah, I like SPAI. I do too. I'm a fan. I like the low float, relatively low cost barrier to entry. It's a great part of the narrative. So yeah, I think I like that one the most.
GME. SPAI. Yeah, let's see if SPAI can give us a little bottom here. Oh, that thing's like, oh, you guys like me? Let me
Here,
give
let
you
me call for you. I love hot trades, it says.
It's like, yes, pump me, please. So let's see if we can stay above $10. It would have been so much nicer if that thing came down to 590. That would have completed the bottom. But again, this is that initial candle at the open, so you never know what you're gonna get. Volatility for sure. And there it is. There it is. Retesting the bottom of the range. So 590 to $6. Let's see if we can stay above that little range there, guys. Alrighty. Let's see if we can stay above that little range there. If it doesn't, then we have a problem, or we retest the little uptrend there closer to 550. Alrighty, so again, give it time, right? This is the open. This is the craziest time. Like, you can have levels at the open and random things happen. Alrighty, so this is why we always recommend, like, hey, like, if you're watching something, give it time, especially at the open, because you might get yourself in trouble. Alrighty, so while we're waiting for that, CDT was the other one. It actually came back and retested already, right? So CDT, so 1340, 1350-ish, retested, and then it looks like it's bouncing already. SPR is actually halted down, guys, right? Halted right on that downtrend, on the uptrend. So let's see if it opens and stays above that level. Alrighty, Bitcoin, meh. SPY, meh. NVIDIA, oh my days.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
congratulations, Rob. You are safe, my good friend.
My goodness.
We're back in the monies.
My goodness.
You know he's out there listening.
Rob is in the options channel, hiding from futures. My goodness, NVIDIA. My goodness, Grim. See the violence? Shish. That's impressive. Congratulations if you're long NVIDIA, because that thing is about to cook.
Good morning, D.
All-time highs, guys. All-time highs. So that's going to take some of these tech stonks with it, for sure. Again, when the market opens, give yourself time, guys. Give yourself time for the markets to kind of relax. You can figure out which names are actually giving you support. Don't just go rushing into stocks, please. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people bought NVIDIA calls. So for those of you guys that bought NVIDIA calls and you had time on them, you're very happy. And for those of you that, got into positions and or like, like you mentioned in the chat, some people took like positions directly connected to NVIDIA. Um, right? You should be happy this morning. Should be very, very happy.
Yeah, and a lot of this selling pressure right now is them closing out their profitable options positions. So,
Yep.
Definitely give this a moment to breathe.
Yep. Let's see. So halted down, testing support. MSTR, thinking of the name, MSTR with the dip ski there as Bitcoin is dipping as well, right? Again, people locking in some gains at the open. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Alrighty. And let's see how long NVIDIA can stay above 154. Above 154. QUBT. Okay. Rob says, I'm here. A quantum computing name, QUBT. Michelle?
Yeah, see, I knew he was there.
Yeah. Oof. NVIDIA says, no, I'm coming back down.
Did you close out, Rob? Did you cash in at open?
Which calls do you have? When did they expire? When did they expire, Rob? Because that'd be the ultimate question now. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, come join us.
D, that's exactly what this community is here for.
Yeah. With a completely different trading strategy that really seems to be working better. Yeah, like Josh said, right? So that's amazing, D. We're here to provide a community and a lot of like different ways to do things, and then it's up to you now to say, you know what, I want to do this. I have to put in the effort and see which one of these works for me. So, yeah.
The biggest thing missing from the formula when you're trading all by yourself is perspective. And when you're stuck with your own perspective, there's nothing to round you out at all. You're just a sharp sword, cutting away as well as you can.
Yep.
But when you're around a community, other people can really help to round you out and widen that blade, and it makes things a lot easier. The easier it gets, the more comfortable it gets. The more comfortable it gets, the more consistent you can be. Because once you get to the point where you can remove emotions from, just the systematic trading every day, you'll be incredibly successful.
Exactly. 6, and then
great job, Tej. Beautiful, Rob. That's a nice one, dude. Excellent.
Right to jail, Rob. Right to jail. Right to jail.
Nice trade, Karate. That can be a really great scalper.
Yeah. Absolutely. 95, Eric. Yeah. $3,200. Big money. NVIDIA is really dropping. My goodness. So is the wait. Look at that. How did the S&P just go from green to red? There has to be something else going on, huh? Because I don't see any news.
There's no news.
Oh wow. How did we go from green to red? Oh, there's a Russian missile? Wasn't huh.
I don't see anything about it.
My goodness. So that was yeah. My good. Oh, it's on Telegram. So it looks like every other news outlet is slow. Then.
Oh well, if it's on Telegram, I have to believe
it. My goodness. Shish, because that took NVIDIA to the abyss from almost 153 to 147. And I mean, obviously, Bitcoin will always have that initial reaction, guys. Always, always. And then ignore. You follow the war channels? Oh, okay. So Russia fires a missile. Oh yeah. The S&P is getting entered. My goodness.
What kind of missile does it say? Because that matters.
Damn.
Hey, listen, if somebody launched a bunch of missiles into my country, I would probably launch a bunch of missiles back. You know, it makes sense. An ICBM? Okay, listen. An intercontinental ballistic missile is not going to be used to shoot a range of 600 miles. And if, in fact, it is loaded with a MIRV warhead, then we are about to see the full and complete destruction of Ukraine. Okay?
Sheesh.
Yeah, but a missile isn't just a missile, though. You know?
Who do we talk to so they can relax, guys? Sheesh.
And let me tell you something. If Russia launched an ICBM, SPY would be at 100 right now.
Water. Okay. Craziness. Bitcoin's like, wait, guys. I wasn't ready. SPY to 0. Wait. Wow.
Okay, great. It was launched an hour ago. Do you know how long it takes for an ICBM to go leave the atmosphere, release its independent warheads, and then have impact? Do you know how long that takes? It takes 16 minutes to hit the United States of America. Ukraine is 600 miles away. It would take all of 4 minutes. They posted that an hour ago. Ukraine is not a plate of glass.
Come on, BTC. What are you going to do?
Goodness sakes.
Hopefully, so your next support for NVIDIA, by the way, though, guys, is that last retest of the demand zone. So 145, 144. You might start getting a bounce here, actually. Alrighty, yeah, there goes your potential aggressive bounce. I bet you the markets, find a way to recover all the way back up. All the way back up. that was your dip. Yeah, that was your dip.
And
Alrighty.
COVID was a real thing, right?
Yeah, everything seems to be recovering, guys. All of these just seem to be opportunities. Looks like SPAI again. Always be patient at the open, guys. SPAI, that thing dropped at the open and then slap. So maybe this 200, becomes a little opportunity there. Let's see actually.
Okay.
Let's see. 4, 0. 490. Actually,
if you guys listen, you guys do 5 minutes of research, you will find out that you're wrong about how long it takes to get an ICBM from one place to the next.
Yeah, Dan, I didn't see anything, so yeah.
And every major news network in the world would be carrying that news right now.
I did not see anything.
You guys got to get off of the doom scrolling, man.
Come on, is SPI gonna give us an opportunity here, guys? Let's see. Just above $5 is what we want, and then pump it, pump it, pump it. Come on.
Okay, man. What do I know? You know, I only worked in the media for 12 years. You know.
La 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 la. Oh wow, the
Oh, stop.
crazy.
Just stop, dude.
Crazy.
You're not entirely wrong, but you're wrong about ICBMs.
Okay, this is what we wanted. The dip skis there. But is it gonna actually hold the dip ski level though? Is it gonna hold? Or is it gonna just keep dropping there? I want to see where this candle closes, and then I'll make a decision. I want to see where this candle closes, and then I will make a decision. And whether to FOMO or not to FOMO, guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well. Yes, I'm absolutely saying that, Random. And it's not even a hypersonic missile. You know the ballistic missiles move at over 6,000 kilometers per second, right? I don't think you understand what you're dealing with. I think you need to do some research.
Okay. Yeah, that play did not work out as we wanted it to. It's not really consolidating yet. I think we were looking for like an aggressive bounce, but I think that thing needs time to consolidate. The S&P is back above the S&P is back above 590, guys. Back above the 590, so it looks like the markets are slowly recovering. Slowly recovering there. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Grim, that was an annoying one. That was annoying. And then watch, it's gonna end up cooking because I think we were rushing too much because it hadn't really consolidated yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the S&P is about to go from red to green, guys. So the markets are like, let me recover, please. BTC is nicely back above 97 as well, right? So, okay. This is Josh was busy buying the dip skis, guys. Busy buying the dip skis. Busy buying the dip skis.
Like, I mean, come on, dude. I said it yesterday on stream several times. Shake, tree. You know,
buying the dip skis. Yes.
Yeah, some reliable source you got there. Just saying.
Archer, what looked really good? I'm not sure.
That's true, Christo. That's very
all the dips.
Somehow that wouldn't surprise me at all, Dan. Like, damn it, virus. But the good thing is he'll go back in and buy it all back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Archer, it did. It really did. And it still kind of does. I think we might have just rushed this one because it did not consolidate yet. Right. So let's see if we can consolidate a little bit here and then push back above the 200.
Well, that market hiccup didn't help. Like
Yeah.
it was definitely in a good spot. But
Panic. Yeah. Lots of panic. Lots of panic. Everybody's like, let's get out now, please. Let's get out now.
Stay calm, buy dips. I'm gonna make a t-shirt.
Just don't do it.
That with a Hot Trades logo. Blaze, get on it.
Yep.
Hot Trades on the front.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Stay calm, buy dips.
I like it a lot. So yeah, there goes SPY almost back to 590, guys. So recovered all of, well, not all of the losses, but I bet you at some point today it's gonna recover all of them. Bitcoin is going back for the 98. So anybody that panic sold is like, oh my goodness, what happened, guys? What happened? I thought somebody was anyways. So all the dipskis. Yep, SPY just got back above 591. Yeah, definitely. What we're gonna go right back to the right back to. It's always funny when the market crashes a lot because it always comes. My goodness, there goes SPI coming back grim, right? So it just needed a bit of consolidation. Just a little bit of consolidation is what we were missing there. So, why do I have a? Is MSTR still down there? It is. MSTR is not recovered as much yet. It's still a bit of a hangover. A little bit of a hangover. Yeah, let's see if this one can maybe give us a double bottom. It reacted really quickly, yeah. Retest 650 and 7 again. We'll have resistance. Yeah, that's if it even gets that high though, Bill. Right. So I think the main focus for now would be holding above 460. So if we can stay above 416, then yeah, okay. Liquidity grim. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's see if we can get a double bottom, just a higher low, a demand zone, something, right? Something's going to need to form at the bottom there if it wants to go. So that thing needs a bit more. What? Yeah. Wait, I want to look at where the open was, because this is something interesting that's been happening with Bitcoin, right? So the market opened at 9:30, and so all the panicking really started around this price, right after the open. That's all the panicking, right? Like, look at that.
It's not panicking. That's profit taking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like with the panicking from the missile stuff, because if the S&P reacts like that, Bitcoin at least will have a bit of a reaction as well.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe again, it might be profit taking, right? Like people just saying, oh, you know what, like we're at this price, the other markets are selling off, let me just take some profits off the table. But look at how nicely like Bitcoin recovers compared to the S&P.
Well, and Bitcoin panic looks horrifying. Like it will scare the ever living hell out of everybody when we get one of those 30% sell-offs. Like,
yep.
If you haven't seen it before, it will shock you. But if you've been around for a while, it's like, hey, all right, buy the dips.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Inverse head and shoulder tesh. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're waiting for there, Grim.
It's okay, Dan. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Come on, SPY. What's NVIDIA at now?
Nice job, official. Great job, dude. Heck yeah. I didn't even think to buy a SPY put right there, or a SPY call right there. But
wow, yeah, very nicely done. Yeah. Congratulations.
Damn. Nice job.
Yeah. Took advantage of the panic. Quick advantage. Oof. Well done, Laura. Well done, skis. So we're dipping again. Dipping again. Yeah, let's see if we can get above $5 this time, Grim, and actually close above the 9. Samuel? Okay. Goal met for the day. Well done, Bill. Will. Did you see Will, Bill? Did you see him cooking? Yeah, so the other one that is cooking is SKK. New highs of the day. It's actually halted up 123%. The volume there isn't that impressive, but that's also because it's a super low float. So it doesn't need like a crazy amount of volume to cook.
This is one of those ninja plays, man. Pretty clean consolidation, though, on that.
Yep. CNSP.
This is why I like this one. It looks like it's going to give us a real bottom, like a true bottom.
I agree. What's the between 5 and okay?
I mean, it's 20 cents, 5%. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I were to go in, I'd like it a little closer to maybe 475, 480.
Yeah.
Instead of stop at 460,
Yep.
Maybe 455 because it looks like it wicked down just to maybe 459. Yeah. So yeah, maybe 455 would be a better stop.
It did. maybe one last liquidity grab there.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, the big kids, they manage the markets accordingly, and they've got systematic buttons where they can push sell and it sells all their stuff, and that tends to shake all the trees. And if you are patient enough to allow it to find the bottom, there's lots of fruit to be picked up, lots and lots and lots.
Agreed. Agreed. Sound is up 7% today. Yeah, because of NVIDIA. Because of ZENA. That's the little dipskis there.
Yep, AI narrative, man.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Man, if it holds this level, like seriously, that 470, 475, 480 buy is solid.
Agreed.
Because where did it cap out? 640?
Almost $7, I think.
Almost $7? Okay. Yeah. Gosh, there's almost 50% spread there.
Yep. See if it retest the bottoms.
Yeah, I'd like to see a higher low here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
What are you working on?
Who, me?
Over there, fidget. Yep. You're messing around.
Oh no. I was sending. No, yeah. Yes, and then I was sending an alert in Discord. Distracted.
Futures. I told you to be careful with that stuff. It's addictive, Blaze. Had got my son on my mind, I guess. It was $7, Grim. Cool. Okay.
Let's go. So one last scalpy on this one, Grim. One last scalpy. Let's see if it works out here. For some reason, the buying pressure is slacking, but yeah. This candle needs to go. It's now or never. Now or never. Now or never. So yeah, between 470 and 450. That would be the range for me there. So here we go again, testing the range. 464.
Yeah, it either has to draw the momentum back in on these few candles here, or it's history. It's done now.
Yeah.
We'll have
Come
to
on, give it to us.
another consolidation zone.
Who do we need to call? Nancy Pelosi? No, Nancy Pelosi. Does Nancy Pelosi just have mojo, guys?
No, there's no more Pelosi mojo.
Maybe the stock just doesn't want to give us monies today, but we'll see. Come on.
I definitely didn't see that one. Dolce. CRNC, Blaze.
Oh no, I didn't look at that. No.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. It's trying. Come on, give it to us. We're tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. We want our monies back.
He is currently trying to prevent World War III, Tesh. He's a little busy.
Tell him to, yeah. Sheesh, the S&P went back to red, guys. So definitely an interesting day in the market. Definitely interesting in the market today.
No, she'll never run out of money. She gets, $200,000 a year for the rest of her life. So.
Oh, that's what happens when you're in that position?
Yeah, they get a lifetime pension. Yeah.
Oh wow. Why is it so much though?
Because they get paid a fortune.
Okay.
Our Congress people get $240,000 a year, man.
Oh wow.
It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of monies.
Like we need to create a law that doesn't allow them to increase their salaries. Like that's something that should be put to a vote for the people to vote on.
A lot of monies.
And as far as I'm concerned, Congress people should not be paid a penny until the budget is balanced. So, if they don't perform, they don't get paid. Just like anybody else in the entire world. Yeah, absolutely, Random. And you know what's really cool, man, is that there is a building fervor for that legislation. Like, with the new blood coming in to Congress and the Senate, it's going to be really interesting to see how the next 4 years plays out with legislating some of this corruption away. That's going to be amazing. And they need their immunity needs to be eliminated. Like if you lie to the American people as a representative of the American government, that should be criminal. It should be absolutely flat out criminal. I mean, obviously it has to be a provable lie, but because those people have every bit of information. Like there's nothing those people can't get their hands on. So they can't claim ignorance. They're ignorant by their own volition. So, but I'll tell you what, you remove corruption from government, you're going to see a lot of great changes for the people.
Come on, give us the bush. Give us the bush. Other than that, though, what's anything else really moving here, guys? No, the S&P is still selling off NVIDIA. NVIDIA's red again.
Yeah, everything flipped over, yeah.
Yeah, BTC came all the way back down again to that demand zone. So let's see if it stays above. So the only thing we're really playing with now is SPAI. Let's see if it can give us a bit of a push. And then obviously, again, don't forget the other one that Grim posted in Discord. This one finally on halted, guys, SKK, and it's bouncing there. So that's good. So finally on halting and bouncing. 1111. Make a wish, guys. Make a wish.
Come on, baby.
If it's halted at this price.
I think it is, Blaze.
If it's halted at this price, it'd be fire.
Oh man.
All
in 1,000 shares. Let's go.
Yeah. It wasn't halted. Yeah. So it looks like Grim SPI just doesn't want to give us monies. No monies on that thing. But no monies. Yeah, it failed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Frustrating for sure, though.
It can do it though. You know, just hang in there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get it at $2. You know,
$2. Yeah. So stop hit on that one. So again, double bottom tried. The volume just never came through, especially being below the 200 EMA. So surprising for a name that has so much momentum, right? I think maybe again, there's a little bit of panic happening.
Yeah, this is what happens with news cycle, man. You know, all this doomsday bullshit it has a massive effect on the markets.
Dipski's pre-market was definitely the grim today. Pre-market was definitely the play, because once the market opens, just unnecessary volatility sometimes. Unnecessary. Yeah, AK. Yeah, there was money's lost on that one. Yeah. No, pre-market was fire. Fire.
Yeah, no, it was great, Archer. You know, like I said, it's the overall market. If the market turns, man, it's going to drag the momentum out. You know, it's just wind out of the sails. You know, and that sort of scales all the way across the market. And there'll be a few things that manage to stay above water in those cases, but everything else just kind of goes down with the rest of the ocean. You know.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh yeah, this is a conversation. Yeah, this is a conversation we could have for days and days and days, guys. But that's for another time, another place.
Yes.
And believe me, I would love to talk about it. I have much to say.
Yeah. Have you, Grim? Have you looked at BDRX yet? Maybe that thing coming up like $4.30 actually isn't horrible, but
I think I'm going to look to scale in maybe some more Bitcoin proxy options.
Proxy. What are you looking at? Mara? Wolf?
I'm not exactly sure yet. I think Mara is probably the best opportunity, just because it looks like everything sold off pretty sharply. All the proxies did.
Mm.
You know, I might be able to sneak into some call options on MicroStrategy without the premium right now.
Okay. Oh, you got in at 450, Grim? Yeah. See, I was waiting for closer to $4, but it looked like it consolidated off like 430, and I wasn't paying attention. The usual chaos at the open, right? Samuel, nothing is going to happen with that, right? So keep that in mind. The company is getting bought out for $3.15, right? So your upside is 15 cents, as long as you're aware of it.
Blaze, you want to hear something crazy?
Yes, happen.
So a little over a week ago, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. So I was in here looking at MicroStrategy calls, and I was like, I'll get some long shot calls for January.
Yeah.
I think MicroStrategy was somewhere around 135 or 140 bucks. Yeah. And so I went in and I was like, damn, these are really expensive, right?
Yeah.
It's $2,000 to buy a 555 call for January, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Wait. $100 right now. They're $10,000 each.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry. 10,200 now. I am
crazy.
Freaking shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Like, I mean,
that's crazy.
Oh my goodness. And MSTX, what a performer.
That is crazy.
We went to I think we hit 208 this morning.
Crazy. My goodness.
Oh my gosh, I must admit. Oh, I did miss that. I was in the shower. We went all the way to 224 this morning. Like just holding that the last 3 months, guys, was a 7x investment.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. My goodness, guys. Joe, good morning, AO.
I tried so hard to tell you guys. I was like screaming and stuff in Discord, you know. I'd get an occasional thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Use guys.
Yeah. I know, right, Archer? I'm just gonna leave it for now. Maybe it's gonna magically bounce up like 420 or something, probably, right? 362. Maybe, maybe. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. No wonder people freak out. Man, geez. Just like a 30-second scan of a standard news site, you would think the entire world is ending. Right?
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why do people do this to themselves, man?
Yeah.
Jeez, of criminy. No wonder the market's freaking out.
Yep. It's the market vibes. Low volume sell off. Yeah.
It really is, actually.
It is. Yeah, most things just look ugly this morning after the Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it's sitting at the double bottom, so let's see if it bounces there. See if it bounces. If BTC bounces.
Hey, listen, I'd be okay if it went a little lower.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yup.
Epic. Okay, I got to figure something out here. Everything's starting to move again. What should I trade, guys? What do you think?
IBIT. Yeah,
the only problem I have with buying IBIT options right now is I just don't, because it's a brand new product, I don't know exactly how it's going to move.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like exactly. we may have to hit 120,000 before, you get a good return on IBIT options.
Yeah.
And maybe that won't be true. Maybe that won't be true, but I just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yep.
I kind of like coin.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, their options are at a huge premium right now too.
Yeah. Sean, he just bought this morning. TK, did you play puts and calls again?
Sean, listen, I don't know how long you've been around, but I've been buying Bitcoin since the old all-time high, and I haven't stopped.
All-time highs.
So I have no intention of stopping. It is my single greatest addiction.
Yup.
I love that stuff forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yes.
I wish that I had listened to my friends back in like 2012, but they didn't have enough conviction to really convince me. I was a TradFi investor, and I knew the system really, really well, and I was doing okay at it, and they just didn't have the oomph. And then one day I was sitting on the back patio during one of our conferences. We were there doing a show, and I got to say, man, just whatever Christian said to me that day resonated with me so heavily that I had to start looking into it, like really, really deeply. And then one day, Elon Musk sent out a tweet, and all it said was Doge. And I called my brother, and I was like, you know what, dude? I just got this funny feeling, and Doge was at 004. No, 0004. I'm sorry. And I was like, dude, we got to get into crypto. Well, we had some issues with the KYC and getting things set up. And needless to say, at that point, Doge had run to just shy of a penny, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the money we missed out on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. Let's jump in and see if we can catch just a little bit of this. And then it ran to 70 cents.
Yep.
So that was the beginning of my crypto journey, man. And I haven't looked back. I just haven't.
Yes, that's when Josh was searching YouTubes, and then he found her trades.
Yep. And then one day, I found Mindy. And Blaze on a stream, and dude, it's history.
Like, ooh, what's happening here? Look at Bitcoin at the double bottom. SPY at the double bottom, guys. Mm-hmm. SPY with the beautiful double bottom. Joe, you better run, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's up like $100,000 already this morning.
Send Joe to jail.
These swings are massive. How many ticks
they really
are these, Joe?
They really are massive. My goodness.
Because these are monster candles. These have got to be 4 or 5 tick candles, right?
Yeah. Dan is busy scalping too. Dan, scalping?
He doesn't even, if Dan's not typing messages, he's too busy.
It's too focused. Next gen, what's your position in CDT? I have it up. You just have to let me know what your question is, right? Your next support is 1180. That thing being below the 200 is something that I don't like.
Yeah.
But
below all the averages.
Yeah. Just like SPAI, when it went below that 200, we should have ignored it for sure. Mm-hmm. Right. So we will always get reminders of like, hey, stick to the plan, right? If a stock is below the 200, unless it's really consolidating, I don't like it.
Holy smokes, dude. Do you see that, Blaze?
40 ticks. Shush. See, this is why Joe yeah, crazy, Josh. 40 ticks.
It's one of the reasons I don't trade futures, though.
Yeah, it's like it. Yeah, I think that thing can move.
I'd have to take hypertension medicine.
You're not kidding.
Like it's like trying to make a living trading meme coins. You know what I mean? Like, golly.
Yep.
Sure, you may do great a couple of times, but oh my God, every time in between that.
Yep, not kidding.
Did you see what happened with World Goat Coin? Oh, that's right. I didn't even post about it.
Wait, which one?
So World Goat Coin ran 1,000% the other day, right? I posted about it when I bought it, and then I posted about it when I had sold out for my profit, and it was at like 1,060%.
Yeah.
So I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes after that, it completely sold off back to where I originally bought it. And I was like, well, isn't that something?
Yeah.
And typical meme coin action, it's a relatively new coin. So it's still trying to get the circulation supply out to the public, which means there's going to be some crazy movement regardless. Mm-hmm. So it went back to where I bought it. I woke up this morning and opened up my phone. It was up 266% again.
That's crazy. Some of these coins, honestly, they just move so crazily.
Yeah. The new one is Goon on Solana.
Goon.
Yeah, that's the one I'm watching now. Goon, Goon. On Solana, though.
Goon coin. The Goon coin. To SPI, yeah, it's back to 460, guys. Trying to crawl there. And BTC is back above 97. The S&P is back above 590. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think we've really picked a direction yet for the markets. Bitcoin, yeah, we know what that thing's doing, but the markets, not yet. It's all over the place.
Dude, January cannot come soon enough for me.
Yep. End the year. Marketplace, yeah, you might just be getting a fail at the 200 EMA there, right? So 91.30-ish. Next gen, I've answered your question already, so I don't know what you're asking for. EMA, please. You need to ask proper questions, please. Alrighty? You're asking silly questions. So you're already in Goon? Oh wow. Zigoon coin.
Oh, nice, Empress. Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Had a great performance, man. I think in the last 24 hours, it's up like 560%.
That's crazy.
I have to go and take a look.
Yeah. CR, and NC. You're looking for resistance, Callum, is what you're asking for? Okay. I don't really see anything on the 1 minute time frame, so that means we're gonna have to zoom out a bit. Even on a bigger time frame, honestly, that thing has so much more room to the upside. Yeah, because we basically broke above all of these levels below $4, which were the levels you should be paying attention to in terms of resistance. On the 4 hour time frame, though, it looks like your next resistance is 580-ish. So you might be paying attention to a psychological level like 550, but really 580. And then you can see like it's just going, right? So that last 4 hour candle resistance 580, 585. So that's a really nice run there. Right, like I said, again, pay attention to a psychological level like 550, right? Nice round number, but really, like in terms of like technicals, it's 580. But you don't want to ignore those levels though. So it looks like for now it broke above 550, but then came right back below, especially with the candle like that, almost like a blow off top candle.
Oh my God, Blaze.
Yeah. What happened?
I think the next peanut may have been discovered. You ready for this?
Yes.
There's a token on Solana called the first convicted raccoon. Because people remember Peanut, but nobody ever talks about the raccoon. They also captured and destroyed a raccoon.
So that's the name, the first conviction.
The first convicted raccoon. Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, like people are actually gonna bubble into that thing.
Well, they are already. It's up 380%.
Wow, my goodness. That is crazy.
Hilarious, man. I absolutely love crypto. It's so much fun.
Crazy. Well done, Doche. Well done on that scalp.
I love Coinbase, Sean.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I do the vast majority of my trading on Coinbase, and then I have wallets that I can send crypto to or hard storage that I can store Bitcoin on.
Mm-hmm.
But I love them. I think the Coinbase Pro is a phenomenal platform. Now, that's mainly because I can't have Gate.io anymore because they don't operate in the United States anymore. And that was my favorite program by far. I can't use any of the other like regular crypto platforms because I live in Colorado and Colorado has outlawed them all. So we're working on that though. We're gonna fix that problem in court. So they're going to have to show me where it says that they have the authority to tell me what I can do with my money.
Is Robinhood lagging? Money, what's your position in Hood? What's your position? Let us know.
Into Rizzo? Okay, Empress.
Rizzo.
Will you do me a favor and just throw that into Discord for me, Empress? Just so I remember. Put it in the crypto general chat. Yeah, it was a sad state of affairs, man. I had so much money on their platform too. Like all of my good meme coin trading and I think the majority of the money that I made in the last crypto cycle was on Gate.io. It was just a really nice platform to use. It was very, very similar to the E-Trade platform that I used.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Very interesting.
I don't buy NFTs, but I do own a couple of them that I've been sent from different projects.
NASDAQ 100.
I have no use for NFTs at this point. One thing that I am looking into, though, is metaverse real estate. And I recognize that the metaverse narrative has sort of been completely forgotten and has died and gone to heaven. But as we move closer and closer into, the meta world, which is the natural progression of everything, right? The next generation of gaming will be, fully immersive, three-dimensional gaming with, tactile response. Hopefully they don't go too far with that, because Call of Duty is going to take on a whole different feeling. But for what it's worth, I think that the metaverse narrative is likely to come back. So I am looking into the real estate stuff. When we had the last Bitcoin or the last crypto bull cycle, that stuff went nuts. And I mean, we have companies like Nike and Wells Fargo and Bank of America who own massive plots of land in the metaverse. It's kind of extraordinary. And if you guys haven't looked at it at all, it's sort of an interesting read. But that's about as close to NFT stuff that I'm going to mess with.
Mania, I asked you, what's your position in Robinhood? You're not actually asking a question. You're asking me to say yes or no. Like, is Robinhood lagging? Just say yes or no. That's not a question. Money. Ask a proper question. Are you in Hood? What's your position? Let me know. Azul, let me take a look. Looks like CDT is trying to consolidate above 1180. So let's see if it actually does stay above. And then CRNC just hit that above 50 and then sold off, 550 and then sold off. Is the broker lagging? This is why people really need to clarify their questions, right? So is the broker lagging? I don't know. Ask the chat. I don't use Robinhood.
I'm not having issues.
Yeah. So I thought you were asking about like the stock itself, because someone else.
I'm glad you asked that though, because I just realized how low my battery was on my phone.
Yeah. So it looks like everybody else is fine. Everybody else's Robinhood is fine. So.
Well, good for you, Joe. You're controlling the market. So could you do me a favor? Go ahead and close those out and start buying some calls.
Criminal, Joe. Criminal.
Yeah, straight to jail. No trial.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little pop in that one. SURG, Chris. Nice little breakout there. Why is pre-markets
a little bit?
Yeah.
A little surge.
Yep.
Dude, that's a nice climb this morning, though. It's just snapped to the 9. That's beautiful.
Search pay. My question is, how come pre-market is so much nicer than the market open, guys? Why? Somebody tell me.
Because not everybody has access to pre-market.
So no criminals.
Right. And then we dump on the FOMO monies. It's a pretty simple equation.
Yep.
This is why we tell you guys, sit on your hands at open, because there's people that think just like that.
Yep. Seriously. Yep.
Yeah, Weeble's a pretty cool platform. I just didn't. The fact is, I didn't want to put another trading platform on my phone. I already have 4 of them. You know how hard it is to remember that many passwords when you're my age? People ask me for my telephone and my brain just stops working.
Biometrics. Yep.
If you know me at all, you know that that's never happening. Although I shouldn't say never. Clear made me take a friggin' biometric face picture thing. It was a sad day in my life, I have to admit.
The fingerprints.
Yeah. They've had those for a real long time.
Maybe suitable. Okay, sounds good. Financial.
You think so? You think 583? I don't know, Joe. That's a stretch. I guess not that much of a stretch. It does look like that on the chart, doesn't it? That's a good idea, Gail.
There you go. There we go. Something crazy is coming on this. You think so? Think the market's about to get slapped? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like, yeah, we just hit new lows of the day here. Oh. Yeah, even Bitcoin is hitting new lows there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those charts are connected right now. Connected. Pepe, let me look. Pepe.
Dude, I am so ready with the fire button. Let's go.
The fire on the dipskis, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oof. Pepe. Okay. That time frame really doesn't help us, but the 4 hour on Pepe. No, Pepe really isn't breaking out of anything. If anything, it's retesting the bottom of the range again.
Yep.
Yeah. Column, yeah. So yeah, it's been selling off for the last. I mean, so these are 15-minute candles. So the last hour, it's been going down. The last hour, sheesh, my goodness. Joe is gonna print money. SPY to 500. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Violence in the markets. After great earnings yesterday, yeah. You can tell though. There's
Yeah, this is market activity. This is not individual stocks.
No, exactly. Exactly. So this isn't just you're smiling. Let's go. Let's go. Well, a lot of it is utility. There's utility. There's a level of like money's behind it as well. Right? You just have to dig and do the research, and the crypto channel really helps you with that. Right? And for most people, they just stick with Bitcoin and the big names, right? The Solanas, the Bitcoins, the ETH. Right? And then if you have play money, then you can start saying, okay, let me look at Pepe. But you understand that like you're playing around, and you can make a lot of money, but you're playing around.
Bingo. Yeah, Bitcoin is the best investment, hands down.
Yeah. Pepe.
I mean, a lot of it depends on your time horizon too. I'm Bitcoin is a permanent part of my portfolio. It's not something that I flow in and out of my portfolio at all. I'm just stacking a position. So when it dips, I buy, and that's all there is to it. And then I have altcoin positions that I keep a core in, and then utilize a trading position around those cores to increase the core position and generate profits.
Yeah.
But the projects that you invest in, it is absolutely crucial that you do DD. Like due diligence is going to save you 100% of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I don't welcome anybody new to crypto to dive into crypto trading memes, because you'll get your face wrecked.
Yep. Let's see. Let me look at Bitcoin on a bigger time frame, guys. Let's see if there's like a retest of like a 96 or 95 that people are waiting for. I don't know if you've looked at those levels, Josh, but
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right about there for the first one.
Okay, you're looking for that 96. Was it 96 or 95 or like closer to actually? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be basically 96,000.
Yeah.
And then from there, potentially, there could be a retrace all the way back to 95.
Yeah.
To test the previous breakout.
Yep. Yeah, 95.
All of this is same to me.
Yeah, it's the usual thing. It's done every time. It's like look at this: hit new highs, dip, retest, right? New highs again, retest. So this another retest after hitting new highs.
Yeah.
I bet you Josh did.
What?
Luna before the crash.
Oh, Luna Classic?
Yeah. No, just
Original.
Luna.
Oh, the original Luna?
Yeah, the original before the
Yeah. So I was not involved in that mess at all. Like that, it was a beauty for me to be able to sit on the sidelines and watch that madness.
Yeah, that
it was actually one of the best educational moments of my investing life.
Yeah, that was a complete disaster, that one.
Mm-hmm. Safe Moon was the same thing.
Yep. Safe to the moon.
Yeah, that is not an unusual story. Not at all, man.
Yep. Yeah, I think we the one example that I have is Stewart in Discord. Stewart lost like $30,000 in that Luna crash.
Mm-hmm.
Big monies. Big monies.
Yeah, there you go, James. That's genuinely, that's the best way to do it. And you never even have to look at it.
Oh, just the reoccurring and then never looked.
Yeah, set it and forget it. You know, everybody should have some long-term investment that they've got set up exactly that way. That it's just automatic, regardless of what's going on. It's just automatic, and you just keep loading it up.
Yep.
Compound, you guys. That is the most important word in your investing life. Compound return. I mean, the CAGR, you guys, the compound annual growth rate of Bitcoin right now is above 50%. It's freaking unbelievable.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, I felt that way about XRP. I mean, luckily I got out of that position before it dropped below $1. Really, really nice.
XRP.
Yeah, I don't even listen to Tony Robbins. I don't buy into guru garbage.
Tony Robbins.
What I prefer to do is go and get like fundamental information. You know, if I want to learn about the market, I don't go to some guy who's been trading the market. I read about the market. I want to know about the market itself. Because if you understand the way that the gears move, you know when and where you have to add oil, right? So it makes a lot more sense to me to understand the fundamental activity of an investment than it does to find people who have made it work before. And then you refine your knowledge with other people's perspectives. But I certainly didn't sell myself into the idea of these, you know, self-help. You know, all you got to do is wake up and make your bed in the morning, and that's how it all starts. And then look, you'll have Lamborghinis and take vacations and own a plane. Like, I'm just not into that shit.
But just make your bed.
And I will say that's actually excellent advice. Like, if you want to make a change in your life,
discipline,
in the morning and making your bed.
Yeah, like do the
before you do anything.
Yeah, like do the small things, discipline.
Yeah,
you can do the small things, you can do the big things.
Dude, I totally. I was teasing Rachel, so I got up one morning, and I've been talking about that kind of stuff and improving myself over the course of a couple of months, and I got up one morning and, like, I mean, Marine style, like, made my side of the bed, and she's like trapped inside the blanket and woke up and is like, "What are you doing?" I'm like changing my or getting up and making my bed. I'm changing my life, honey. Isn't it great?
uh,
Yeah, she's like, yeah, but not at 3:00 in the morning.
yep. Target to bail out. Oof, that target might have been $1.20 for you, but you should still be okay, Mr. Chairman. Let me just see what the daily looks like. Yeah, so $1.20, $1.30, right? This is the second week now that it's failing at $1.20, $1.30. If you can break above that level, though, that thing opens up to $2.
It's a gap monster. Yeah.
So for now, though, you just have to decide, like, okay, what are you gonna do here? You're gonna put a stop loss below $1, below $1.10, not $1.10, slightly below the chrono there, below $1.05, or just hope that it bounces back above $1.20. But yeah, $1.20 is your next resistance there.
I refuse to buy a stock in the demand zone. Like,
Yeah,
refuse.
in the supply zone.
Or the supply zone, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Look, I pulled a blaze. I'm done misspoke on this stream.
I know. The supply zone. And one SPY. Oh yeah, Bitcoin's going for that 95, guys. Bitcoin's like, you know what? I gave you guys the very close to 100, so now we dip ski.
Hey, I think everybody should take the time to go into Discord and go to the Crypto General channel and read what I wrote this morning about volatility.
Yeah.
And I make these reminders pretty regularly. If you guys don't come in and visit us every once in a while, you should.
Yep. Yeah. Let's go, Mr. Chairman. How's the UK? MSSM. You're in at 489. Okay. SMST. Oh wow, that's a 2x short MSTR ETF. Wow, interesting. This thing has been entered though. This thing has been entered as MSTR has been cooking. Oh wow, look at that. From 50 something dollars to $5. Huh. Maybe this really is a you're in at you said 489. That's actually a really nice entry. Oh, there was a split involved with this too, so bet you they're gonna split it again. But that's a pretty nice gamble, especially if Bitcoin keeps selling off like it is now. Maybe this is gonna be one that cooks for a few days. Maybe. Huh? Not bad. For whenever it dips, yeah. Very interesting, actually. This thing was $3 this morning. Like they almost destroyed it. Wow. Seems like a lot of people are having issues with Robinhood. Yeah, Cass, I someone else mentioned that they were having issues. Yeah. Someone else mentioned they were having issues, so maybe it really is TFFP, Grim. Finally, with a bit of a bounce there. Huh. Interesting. You know what? There's a correlation between the markets like wanting to sell off and the Robinhood always glitching, isn't there? And sometimes there's a correlation between that and Bitcoin, Coinbase.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe they're doing it on. Anyways. Yep. On purpose.
I have red numbers on my trading position for SUI.
Red numbers.
This is unacceptable.
Red numbers for the day.
I'm down. The day. I think I'm just going to go and seppuku,
For the day. Not even for the week, guys. For the day. Not even for the. Yeah.
For the minute right now.
Yeah, exactly. Not being able to trade on Robinhood, Callum. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Just because you allow yourself to be a puppet, you see. It's a decision.
Come on, SPY, get back to green, please.
Once you cut the strings and you stand back and you're no longer a puppet, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I don't mean that to be offensive by any stretch of the imagination, you know. Just some are farther along in their awakening than others. Once you start to see things clearly in the way that the markets move, and I mean, I type messages about this. I've talked to you guys about it on live streams. Like once you genuinely, you believe what you know the market makers do, then you can implement that process into your own strategy. And once you begin to do that, not only will you be able to see the move before it happens, you'll know exactly how to play it. And that's where your money's made.
Yep.
Like that's the big money that comes. I don't care about Kermit. Look, we had a falling out years ago, dude. Years ago when his eyes stopped glowing. You know, I put batteries in that damn thing for at least 2 years, you know, and then one day he didn't want to play anymore. And my dad threw him in the trash. And ever since then, I've hated that green little bastard. See, this all looks really good to me, Blaze. You know, if you zoom out to the 4 hour on SPY.
SPY?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, SPY does look good.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, we've been talking about this 585 level for SPY, and it just keeps bouncing up that level.
Exactly.
SPY just needs to find a way to break the trend.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't even mind seeing it stay here for, you know, a few days. You know, maybe even carry this level into the holiday so that we can have a clean break for the Santa pump.
Yep.
Because genuinely, man, that would be, I think that would be more beneficial to the overall market performance than SPY just continuing the slow grind up. We needed to take a deep breath for a few days and stop with this crazy, you know, chop solidation stuff. Because we're basically at the same level, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of giving it a chance to breathe for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we explained the other day, you guys, with the macro stuff going on, things are going to be a little nuts. So, you know, this was not unexpected at all. And I think that it's a great opportunity.
There it is, Grim. There it is.
Dude, I totally missed that $600 spread on Bitcoin for these options. That's stupid.
There it is, BDRX. That thing's super, super volatile, but yeah. Well done. Well done, skis. $3.99. Google, yes. Are you looking for calls? Are you looking for calls, Jericho? That's a nice retest, actually, Jericho. Off 165. Interesting. That's the daily. This is the 4 hour, right? So we're getting really close to that demand zone there. Yeah, let me know what you're looking for, Jericho. Off the 200, yeah, especially off the daily. Yeah, I like it. Off the 200, yeah, I like it. I want to look for calls at that 200 EMA. I like it. I like the plan.
Wow.
I like the plan.
Man, the options chain on Coinbase right now is just absurd.
Yep. Craziness.
300 calls for Friday are still 750. They're down 67%.
That's
and
crazy.
still $7.
It's crazy. These things get very expensive.
Yeah, find me a better one, please.
Yeah. Yep.
We need a pop candle. Come on, go. It wants to. You can see that it wants to.
It does. It does. Christian, are you in that?
We're trying. I'm pulling for you.
Official is cooking with these SPY options. Well done, Official. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to buy time. So SPY,
yeah, exactly.
SPY is a little too crazy for me to buy time right now.
Yeah. Exactly. SPY is trying to get back to 590, guys. Bitcoin is trying to get back to 97. We shall see. Ooh, BDRX is cooking, guys. My goodness. My goodness. Other than Grim, did anybody else get into BDRX?
No, sir.
Damn. Ding, ding, ding. That thing said, catch me outside. And halt it up. Let's go, Grim. You wish you yeah. That 430 to 440 to 450 was nice, Grim. Well done. Well done, skis. Let it cook, please. See, doesn't everybody like that Grim? You know, doesn't have to go to work anymore. Love it, Grim. Well done. Work who?
He is at work. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Grim not having to work is nice.
No. Work is something a man just has to do his entire life or he becomes miserable and decays, right? What he is doing is not a job.
Yes.
Right? Having a job sucks. Work is awesome.
Yes. What is the word work? Non-existent.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at Joe. Joe's a prime example. You think he has to drive a truck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Mr. Chairman, you're missing out big time. Big time. Right? You missed out on BDRX as an example. So right away, do it.
Yeah, exactly. Empress, I mean, that's kind of what I was waiting for all morning. Like the momentum was there. And in fact, it looked like it was going to turn when SPY decided to just take a poo, you know. It looked beautiful. And I was even okay with that nice sharp sell-off right there at the open. It was everything that followed after that just, Yep. Now we got a nice bottom. Looks like the 460s holding beautifully, you know.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it's all about, Chairman. And you think about it this way, you know, and I say this to everybody. You make one good trade and your membership's paid for, you know? And then what's it worth?
Yep. Exactly. Ivan, are you looking for an entry in Pepe? Pepe? Okay, let me, so BDRX, just waiting for that thing to be unhalted here, Grim. Just waiting.
Love his face.
Yep.
BTC heat map is beautiful. All right, no more red numbers. That's better. Get yourself put together here.
Yes. Yes, please.
Make me think I got into a bad position. Unbelievable. That ain't cool.
Yes, please. But the last, perfect.
I'm so sad, man. I sold my trade position on ADA.
ADA?
Yeah, because I figured it would sell off with everything else. And
oh yeah,
dude, it's like triple bottom right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, I think Joe is still in ADA. Maybe. Oof, BDRX is on fire.
Yeah, it is, dude. It's out of here.
My goodness.
From stall to stall.
Yep. On fire.
Yay, halts. Woot woot.
Yep. Halted.
And what's the float, Blaze? Do you know?
Something ridiculous. It doesn't quite show on TradingView, so I bet you it's in
that. Can't be accurate. 2.24 million capitalization.
So BDRX.
Because, dude, that would mean there's what, 500,000 shares, 400,000 shares.
Yeah, it's because they've done a split. So that float is very, 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 very small, and it does move like a super low float.
Wild.
Yeah. Super, super low float. I think they initially had a big float, but then they did that split.
Okay.
Ben F.
Welcome to the club, Chairman. It's about damn time. I'd give you a high five, but about damn time.
Game time, baby. Yeah. So, Mr. Chairman, just refresh your Discord. It should update on its own. Alrighty. Whoa! Look at the S&P, guys. My
Man, I could not catch anything solid on that. Like the options barely even dipped on Marathon and Coin. Like,
yep,
barely dipped.
Yep.
Darn it. You see, this is why I was buying all that stuff in January, or it's for January rather, months ago.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen, and now I want more, and I can't have it.
Can't have it. Bitcoin is going for 97.
Yeah.
SPY is going to end the day cooking. And BDRX is still halted up. Resistance. At this point, again, Jay, if you're in a position, just move the stop loss aggressively high and just keep chasing it up. Ready? If you're not in it, then don't worry about resistance. just sit on the side and pray. Just pray, you know. Well done. That was a good scalp, you. Was this dessert? Seriously, like, where did that come from? I was just, having a good morning, and then all of a sudden Dan decided to roast me. Wow. Unbelievable. Radical BDRX. Yeah, we're looking right at it. Yeah, 6K green so far, Grim. What's work, Grim? What's work? 95% on those calls. Congratulations, official. Well done. Do you think Bitcoin hits Waska? I want to say yes.
It
If
lays.
Bitcoin, yeah, you think so too, Josh?
Well, I was actually just going to say, since I mentioned Goon, it's up
Yeah.
8x.
Oh, nice. So the level that I'd be looking at though, Waskar, is if we break above 98, so 90 that high, that all-time highs, 100K is guaranteed. Well, yeah. So that to me, I would always focus on that next resistance. So if that level is broken, then yes. Either way, I want to say yes.
Mhm.
But seriously, Tesh, cooking is right. Uh, exactly.
Just don't get halt bombed, Grim. I know you're a smart man. I'm just saying, don't get halt bombed. I hate to see that.
580 Grim, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Usually the it moves like a stock that has a small, like a float like that, 580 shares. Wow.
That's pretty cool, Empress. I imagine that was pretty neat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at this point, good money is Grim. Good monies. So just waiting for it to unhalt here.
Oh, I know you're going to be fine, Grim. You know what you're doing. I had no question of that.
No, TNXP.
Dude, you're a third of the way to a new Aprilia. Add it to the collection. And that RSV is such a nice bike, dude. It's such a nice bike.
BLK, yeah. Where do you live again in Canada? Where do you live, Evo?
No, I don't want monies, man. I enjoy the company. That's payment enough.
Let's go. Let's go.
0 at 25. Okay. Let's take a peek.
Okay. Give us the on-hold. Oof. SPY.
So, I mean, the problem with 0 is that there's so much resistance. There's a ton of sell side liquidity right now. I think that's the biggest hang up. Let me look at it on a daily.
While Josh is looking at that, let me show you the weather.
I mean, on the daily, it looks like after that crazy gap up and then the sell-off, it does appear that it's sort of consolidating here. It's not even down on top of the 9 right now, so you may be safe. The problem is it's a pretty long spread down to the 9. It looks like, 2250. About 2250 is where it's going to peak down to the 9. So as long as it hovers, I'd say above 24, I think you're safe. But any less than 24, I'd be concerned about it. Desperately concerned about it.
0.
And I only approach that from a swing standpoint, though, because you said you've held it for a few days, so I assume you'd be willing to hold it for a few more. Just be careful of pre-market, post-market action. You just don't know what might happen with it. But it does have the potential to make another leg up as long as it can hold this line of support here at 24 cents.
I know. Like, look at that, right? Minus 11. That's. I mean, let's. It's like for you guys. This is for you guys in the Fahrenheit temperature, but minus 11 in Celsius. Righty.
Well,
So
I mean, stop using that silly measurement system, and then you won't feel so cold all the time.
I mean, it will eventually go into the negatives for Celsius. Eventually.
No, when it gets really horrible is when it gets into the negative in Fahrenheit, and then we can really talk about cold.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Minus. That's cold. This is cold. Jericho, have a wonderful night. Good job. So 2x your daily goal. Well done. Love it.
Great job, man. Phenomenal work.
So have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you when you wake up, when we're still awake. Good night. Good night.
Robert, I've been trying to get him to move south for a long time, man. I even told him I would sponsor him, but he won't accept the offer. I even told him he could bring the whole village. I got 38 acres, you know. We could set up his village right here, you know, grass huts and all, you know. I mean, we could build houses, but you know, it's going to be his preference.
You guys do have skiing too. You guys have good skiing, so.
We have amazing skiing.
Yeah.
You know, I am on a cold weather snowy day. I'm about 3 hours from Aspen.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. I'm even closer to Breckenridge and A Basin and Winter Park. I mean, and what's your poison? You know, pick your poison. You want to ski? You want to snowboard? You want to do tricks? You want to ride moguls? You want bunny slopes? You know, we got it all, man. Our snow is real deal.
My goodness. $7.30. So Grim, a lot more than 6 now, huh? So are you taking the monies off the table?
I know he closed it. You had to. I'm sure you did, didn't you? Like that peak to $7. Come on. That was too tempting. It was almost 10 grand.
Monies.
And look at that. It still has legs. It's like, well, you know, we'll let some people take some profits here, you know.
Yep. Yup. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Check SPAI here again.
The North. You guys are protesting again in the UK. 8.7. Well done, Grim. Well done. High five. Well done, well done, well done. Big monies. Congratulations. Well done. And what? And thrust. Let's go. Well done. Yeah, that was a good one, right? That chart when you posted and I saw it this morning, it looked really good, and then it just kept consolidating. $4.30, 4.40. It was building a base, and then boom skis. So that was fire. The farmers are protesting. Why they want to grow Bitcoin instead of corn? I would protest too.
Yep.
Be like, no, I want to grow Bitcoin.
I want a Bitcoin garden.
Yeah. Yep, there goes 7.30. Oof, brand new highs in that candle. Not that it matters for you, Grim, honestly, because that's big monies.
Gail, listen, the problem is, man, I live out here on the plains, and my snow only lasts a couple of days, so I have an RZR instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, Empress. Yeah. I mean, it's still holding the $4 mark, which is kind of the low end of that demand zone. So we'll see if it holds there, and if it can consolidate enough and really start to actually make it curl. You know, maybe there's another opportunity there, but there's other things to look at. Let me know if it does anything funny if you're keeping your eye on it. Bitcoin, that's awesome. I'm a Bitcoin farmer. Hey, what's up, Kimbella? Good to see you. Callan, everything in trust. Everything in a trust. Everything. Absolutely everything. And then utilize those equity assets to borrow money at super low interest, and utilize that money to buy more assets that generate revenue. That's how you do it. That's how you protect all your assets. Okay. Put it all in trust. That's how you protect your assets. Talk to an attorney. Find a trust attorney, spend the 10 to, it depends on what kind of trust you're building, but spend the 10 grand on the low end, build the trust and put everything in there. Everything. Your house, your automobiles, absolutely everything. You don't own nothing.
Grim, did you see the post from Lord Tenetin? It's like my connections are deeper. I'm like, no, we just have Grim. That's it. Like, how much deeper does it get? We have deep.
If it curls, Grim's going to go right back at it again.
Yeah.
Scalp it for another, $2 or $3 a share. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. You have deep connections. We have deeper connections. We have Grim and others.
Nope, I'm all out of slaps, Kimbella. I used those up on Nuclear War Talk earlier.
Yep. Yes. Exactly, Lord. Exactly. Teamwork makes the dream work. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Love you. The dividend, I bet, Joe. I bet, Jeff. Yeah. Any dividend you get on any one of these names.
And you know what the cool thing is, Jeff, is we even got a dip, a little bit of a dip. So when that comes through, I think you have yours on drip also. So when that actually cashes out overnight, it's going to buy at the lower price. So I'm totally down with this, man. Like I wasn't necessarily excited about 17, buying $17 Coney or MSTY or rather, but it is what it is.
Still holding. Do you see a comeback, or should you cut your losses? Oof. Okay, let me look.
And did you see MSTX, Jeff? Like, I honestly feel like we missed one of the best options plays of the year. Hi, Laura. Good for you, man. Yeah, just DCA them, if nothing else, A little bit here, a little bit there. And the fact is, your base position is awesome. So these tiny little buys that you're doing now shouldn't affect your cost basis much at all.
Yeah. 4% rule. I like it. I like it. We fallen in love. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's okay though. That's okay. According to anybody that talks about Bitcoin, this is just the beginning. So.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah. $13 million. My goodness. Can you imagine if Bitcoin went to $13 million?
Yep. It's pretty easy to do, actually.
Huh?
I said it's pretty easy to do.
My goodness.
It's not hard. I mean, we're talking about, we're also talking about a 26-year time span, right? So there's a lot of wealth to be generated in the world over 26 years. So much money to be created.
Yep. Well done, Laura. Well done, Skis. I saw your post. Then I got distracted. I saw the post. Well done. Monies.
Yeah, that's an excellent average, Jeff.
Yeah. Yep. Those stops.
There you go. Recovery right back to 96.5. Big surprise.
Should be.
I call it cheating. You know, they threw out that fake news this morning. Thanks a lot, Reuters. You know, leave it to a foreign media entity to screw everything up on American markets, right?
Yeah. Monies are monies.
They did it on purpose.
Monies. SPY looks like it's ready to break out again, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, Nicola, all I'm saying is like, if you're taking $120 in profits, that should also be your max loss or better. Alrighty? Like if you're gonna like so like because you make $120 today, you make $120 tomorrow, you're doing really well, and then you take a $300 loss, that just derails like your entire plan, right? So, or yeah. So you want to make sure that the risk is managed for you. Supply zone under 600.
No way. Oh, dude.
What happened?
Well, so we go to this place here in Colorado called Bishop's Castle, and it's just a phenomenal ride. That we take. And the guy that built Bishop's Castle, you should read the story on it, Blaze. It's extraordinary. The guy built it with his own two hands, using rudimentary, old school, medieval tools. Okay, like pulleys and levers and, you know, like rocks, grinding rocks, and it just the coolest damn thing in the world. Anyway, so his name was Jim, and Jim apparently died this morning.
Oh wow, dang.
It's a sad day. Sad day. He was a wonderful American.
Yeah, it's sad.
Man, it's sad. Yeah.
Life crazy sometimes.
I forget that I'm on stream sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe. Absolutely.
Man, I should have just bought those coin options. Damn it.
Yep. Grim, congratulations again, by the way, because then obviously it's halted down at $6, right? So good profit taking. Love it.
And might be able to pull a quick 10% off this MicroStrategy position here at least. Let's see how that goes.
Luna.
Yeah, truly, Joe. You'd have liked this dude, man. He's a hardcore patriot. Hardcore patriot. Like, I just want to live my life. Leave me the hell alone.
437, so you're green in that position. So yeah, your first level is $4.30, then it's 415. So that 15-cent difference. And then in terms of resistance, you're looking for 450, which you're kind of sitting right below. And then it's right below 470 after that. So 465, 470. So you see this little double top right there. So top number one, top number two, and that aligns with like the supply zone and the 200. That's going to be your main obstacle there. Yang.
That'll also be your excellent marker for the true breakout.
Yeah.
Because even if it manages to cross the moving averages at this point, you're still going to face that supply zone when you cross over the 200.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have to blow right through it. Like, I mean, absolutely blow right through it. And Jeff, I honestly, man, like Google Bishop's Castle in Rye, Colorado, or Bishop's Castle, Colorado, however you do it. It's in Rye. But read the story about the guy. It will blow your mind, dude, what this guy accomplished. Bishop's Castle is stunningly beautiful. The ironwork, I mean, it's rudimentary, obviously, but exceptional, dude. Exceptional.
Mm-hmm. Iron Castle. BCTX. Unhalted Grim, getting slapped right back to the abyss, which again, there wasn't really just once the vibes kicked in and then it pumped, right? So the catalyst wasn't like, oh, this thing's gonna keep pumping. So yeah. Well done. BCTX.
I'll have to read up on that War Machine. I can't say it doesn't necessarily ring a bell. Look at this slow grinder. Like
this one, yeah.
Flying under the radar. That's what we call this.
Yeah. And then it had this little weird spike and came back down. So it looks like it needs more volume.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a FOMO test, that candle right there.
Yeah.
Trying to reel them in. That was a missed cast, we'll call it. No fish at the end of that line.
Yep. Came right back. Right back. And then Michelle, is Michelle still in the chat? I think Michelle got to her appointment, but she was asking for a quantum computing name. And then QUBT came up, which it has been for the last few days. So I mean, if she got in, which was a while ago, right? Michelle? New highs of the day for QUBT. That thing looks nice. Quantum computing. Wow. This one's been cooking the last few days, actually. Look at that thing just like send it. Send it, QUBT. QUBT. Balance. Very nice. Yeah, the S&P is still stalling right below 592, Joe. And then SPAI again obviously failed at 450, which again we know is resistance, right? Resistance. Grim, do you see anything yet for swing play? Nothing yet, right? So maybe there's a little bit of talk about Ben F. I know Chris posted that in Discord, right? Money's 360. Well done. Okay. Yeah. TFFP. Let me pull that one up again. TFFP. Oof. I know you posted this one already at like 20 something cents, 30 to 20 something cents. Yeah, that thing does look like it's coiling, doesn't it? Yeah, if you're in anywhere in the 30s, you're smiling right now, just waiting for the push up. That's a very nice looking chart. Some good consolidation. Very good consolidation. Once that thing breaks 50 cents, then the volume will really kick in. Red Cat. What about Red Cat? Red Cat looks really nice. My opinion about this. So are you in a position? Because this thing's been cooking, right? Like look at it. Like it's been going from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Almost $8 today. So what's your question? Send it, Grim. All they need to do is just announce something good. That's it. Yeah, and also if you look to the left hand side here, Warrior, you're considering if it dips to get in. Well, if it dips, right? Because it's not dipping. And also look at the left hand side. Like, so look, like since December 2021, right? Like, look at this. That's 2 years ago. It's been failing around this price. So just be careful, because it's been running for a long time. Bitcoin just got back above 97. What happened to the dips, guys?
I bought them. Did I tell you? Jeff, I like that position a lot, man. In fact, if you want an inexpensive way to kind of boost some gains, look into January and March options. Like right now, $15 option or $15 calls for Wolf, January 17th to 25 are 18 cents. Very inexpensive extra exposure. And do I think Wolf will double? No, not necessarily. But if it moves above $10, which is something I know it will do prior to the end of the year, these are going to appreciate in value.
Come on, SPY, you can do it.
Keep them on a watch list. They can do it, Blaze. You know what it needs?
What?
It needs thrust.
Yeah, it does.
It needs a thrust.
It does. Just needs to break above 593 and then thrust. That's it. That's
I
it.
get tired of the games, you know? We don't have time for this at Hot Trades. We're busy people.
DJT.
Dude, I stopped looking at them, Tej, because they got absurd.
They're
Like,
very expensive.
Insane.
Unnecessarily expensive.
Exactly. I'll take a peek right now, though, because you may be curious.
Yeah.
You better not be getting me into trouble right now, Tej.
The closer you get to Jan, yeah, especially, so you'd have to make sure those calls expire like after Tesh, after Jan 20.
Yeah, I'd take the February 21st calls, which is what I'm looking at now.
Yeah. And then buy the hype and sell the news.
I mean, I have to admit, those are a little attractive, aren't they? Like, I mean, they're higher dollar, $400 in the $50 range, but yeah, those aren't too bad. We should have been buying these calls when, DJT was $18. Like, what were we thinking then?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We were buying Bitcoin.
That's good. That is good. Doesn't Jeff? I mean, that's true.
Well, I don't want to get you in trouble, and certainly not with your wife. I know about country women, and I fear them. So it is the only force on this earth other than God's hand that I fear. So Southern women know how to shoot and dig. And those are two things. I mean, they're valuable qualities to have in a wife, for sure. But keep her happy. I know it was from Waterboy, buddy.
Did you see that Canada? So Canada is going to issue. Let me pull up this tweet, guys.
Don't complain about Canada until you're ready to pack your bags and come down here. You're not allowed to make these comments unless.
Okay, fine. I won't complain, but I'm just going to show you guys. So Canada is going to issue a $250 cash transfer to individuals earning less than $150,000 a year. I want to complain, but I don't want to complain, guys. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know, like, can I complain, guys? Can somebody let me complain?
No.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Here's the thing. Do you know what the biggest problem with Canada is?
What?
It decided instead of becoming a part of the United States of America, the greatest country on earth, you guys decided to burn down our White House, right? So quite frankly, we don't want to hear your complaints. Okay, you got the communist government you asked for.
Oh my goodness. This is the same thing you guys were doing, by the way. This is the same thing Biden was doing before going to the election.
Oh, that doesn't count, though. That doesn't count.
Now we're going to the election and they want to give us monies.
That's not fair. That's not fair, Blaze. You can't hold Biden against the American people. We didn't do that.
Oh my goodness. The entire chat is going crazy here. That's going to buy groceries for 1 week. That's one gas payment, 2 weeks of food, gas money for 1 week.
So crazy.
Nobody wants the monies.
We're going to raise everybody's income tax by 4% so that we can give you back $250.
Isn't that crazy? Like, anyways, whoop to do.
Canada needs a revolution, man. The Canadian people are just way, way, way too forgiving and nice, man.
Better than nothing. The Canadian, nobody likes it. My goodness.
Dude, nobody. Well, of course not. Do the math on it, Blaze.
Exactly.
You know, that's barely going to buy you a couple of loaves of bread in these days, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Stupid governments.
Unbelievable. And then they can increase taxes, you know? Yeah, guys. Anyways.
Don't you wish we could just, you know, like go out and like hard hand our freaking neighbors for some cash to put in our pockets? Like, wouldn't that be awesome?
And then the Canadian Post is on strike, by the way.
The what?
Canada Post. So this is our mailing service. So,
no. What? Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we want more monies, guys. So,
oh my gosh.
So like, if you're waiting for those checks in the mail, you're gonna get them in 6 months. If you're waiting for mail, congratulations, your mail is not coming.
You know, it's so funny that people beg for more money instead of less taxes. Like, we have this so backwards. People's brains are just not working currently. We are living in a time of absolute retardation. Like, it's the craziest thing, man. Don't ask for a higher paycheck. Ask for lower taxes. That's much more formidable than a raise on your check, because guess what? They're just going to take a chunk of that too. And then when they realize you're making more money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to tax you even harder. Start asking for the right thing. Lower taxes, not more money.
But why? Unbelievable. I wonder how much money they, you know, like they spend sending out everybody like $250. That's a lot of money they're sending out. Yeah. For what? Why? Why you said we don't need the monies? Don't send us monies. Just do better, please. I mean, that money is going to make a difference in somebody's life, right? Like, if you're making less than $150,000, it's not you. Probably somebody else that's making like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, right?
Dude, that's not even going to help them, man. I know what it feels like to make that kind of money. Yeah. I lived for a long time in my life that way. And $250 wasn't going to help me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Great. It helped me pay off one of the bills that I'm 6 months behind on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's absolute stupidity, man. We're ruled by idiots. And until the smart, you know, citizens of the world stand up and say, I will no longer be commanded by a moron. Yeah, we're just going to be stuck. So we can't complain.
Oh, let's see what happens.
On the bright side, SPY is kicking ass today, you guys.
Yep.
Congratulations to all of you who weren't shaken out of the tree.
Money is almost back, we're 50 cents away from the highs of the day, guys. So all of that panicking that was happening earlier, somebody bought the dip.
This is what harvesting the fruit looks like, guys.
They're right back up to the top again. Right back up to the top. I want to see Bitcoin back at all-time highs, though. That's unacceptable.
Doesn't have to be, Archer. Get together with your community and get the board of education or your local school board out of office. Get them out. You can literally walk into the building and vote them out in collective, and then they're fired on the spot. That is your constitutional right to do so.
CDT. Nikolai, you're still in this one, right? Yeah. There's lots of weakness there. Lots and lots of weakness. So we'll see. Jeff, yup. Ooh, Grim is pumping it, guys. He's pumping it.
Yes, he is, all by himself.
Yep. He just pumped it to highs of the day. Grim? Minus 280? Okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You cut it, Nikolai? Okay, yeah, it's very, very weak. Right? Again, Nikolai, honestly, next time cut it sooner, right? If you're consistently making $120 one day and $120 the next day, your stop loss should be at $100, $120, $50, right? Like keep those losses small so then one loss like this doesn't erase all your hard work. You want to make progress. Righty, please. Grim? Yes. Straight to jail, Grim. Straight to jail. Let it pump. 50 cents is coming here, though.
Nice. You're welcome to have that conversation, just chatting it up in chat. But certainly, I'm not going to talk about it on stream. However, there you go, buddy.
Oof, there it is, Grim. There it is. 50 cents, obviously an obstacle, right? So let's see if it breaks above. Oof, 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 oof. That thing said, yeah, I do it. Yeah, I can do it. Grim brought the monies over here.
Hey, profits are profits, Nikolai.
Exactly.
Oh, unless that's a loss. No, sorry, buddy. That sucks. At least it's a small one,
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, 53, Grim.
Hook.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Hot Trades, FOMO.
Yeah. Grim did it.
Exactly. Win $1.
Yep. Looking very good.
Sad thing is that these CEOs never appreciate what we do for their stock price.
They need to say, "Hey, Grim, we give you an award."
That's right. That's right. Send him a plaque or something. You know.
Yeah.
Gift card to Applebee's. Whatever it is.
Yeah. It's called the Working Canadian Rebate. It doesn't even go out to people until early spring.
Isn't that after your election?
Yeah, I bet you they're just like pretending like, oh yeah. Well, anyways, I'd be nice.
They're just trying to buy votes because you guys literally have your election coming up here after the first of the year, don't you?
Yeah. I don't say anything. If you say
no,
something,
you don't have to. No, you don't have to. But I think the world is perfectly well aware that Canada needs it as much as America does right now. So.
I don't want to go to jail.
No. They can save that hate for me. Bring your hate here.
I like Canada.
I do too. It's a beautiful place. I just feel terrible for her people. We're also wonderful.
You can tell. We can tell Bunny's a Canadian. Yeah.
Totally.
Be okay. You better behave too, because you're going to jail. Let's go. Be okay. Well done.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, it was such a fast move. Just buying the breakout right there. It's still 6%, 8% almost.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, yes.
I don't see anything special happening with SCMI. Why were you asking for it on the screen?
Oh, I think because it's recovered really nicely from.
Well, that is definitely true. Off of
Yeah,
the sell-off, yeah, it
yeah,
definitely did.
yeah.
But we
Very
knew
nice.
that was coming with NVIDIA yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. You know, those red candles started and I was just typing in chat, stop, period, the period, tree, period, shaking, period, shake, period, the period, tree, period. You know, and nobody noticed it. It seemed like to go completely passed over. And then, you know, the green candle started and I'm like, you see?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You know, pick up the fruit, guys. Pick up the fruit.
Yep. EOS line. What's that short position again? I wonder if interesting. Oh, CDT is coming back up again. So it's still holding that double bottom. But what's that inverse MSTR position again?
The which? I'm sorry.
There's an MSTR inverse position that Yi played today. It's like SM something.
Oh, for the shorts? Yeah, I don't know. I don't play it.
SM something.
I don't. Michael Saylor is just like Elon, man. I just don't bet against him. It's not worth it for me.
SM. I just wanted to look at it again.
Yeah, Fred, it's a sight to behold, man. Like to see it and touch it with your own hands, and like Jim would be out there all the time actually working on it. So you go down there and visit it, you know, and walk around and all that stuff. You could go all the way to the top of the steeple, which was so cool. And he had this iron cage up there that you could stand in. It was so neat. And you overlook the valley. It's just stunning place. And the fact that he built it with his hands is just extraordinary, you know, and the way that he fought against the government and kicked their ass, that was even more awesome. You know, like just the story itself. If you're a red, white, and blue-blooded American, I got to tell you, it's a worthy read. Like that's the way Americaning is done. Dude, I want a little curly curl right here from Bitcoin, and then just boomskis.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. You die. I know, right? Yeah. This is why, sometimes honestly, be okay. When you hold so long, you might as well go below the support, right? Like, this is why it's important that if something isn't going right, get rid of it immediately, because the longer you hold, your chances of you selling at the bottom are getting higher and higher.
Right.
Because then you sell this thing right here and then it starts to consolidate. You're hoping it crashes, because if it breaks out, Lord have mercy, you're gonna be pissed. Pissed. Is MS yeah, it's a 2x short. Yeah, Lorinda, I wonder if that's like a good hedge. Josh is gonna be like, no. But I wonder if that's a good hedge.
What? Sorry.
MSST. I wonder.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying don't play them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I personally don't, because when every 100% of the times, I'm telling you, every single time I bet against Elon, it slapped me in the face. Every single time. Even when we were at all-time highs for Tesla. If I bought puts, you know what happened? Tesla went another 5%.
Yep.
So, which is great for my shares, but it liquefies my freaking options. So I just don't play that game anymore. And Michael Saylor, with what MicroStrategy is doing, with the uniqueness of that entire company, I'm not playing it. Nope.
That is a good point. Yeah.
And you have to understand the billions. The guy asked for $1 billion and just got $2.7 billion. And that literally happened in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
People are throwing more money than you can possibly imagine, Michael Saylor, right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I refuse. I refuse to be involved in it. Sorry, I've said my piece. I'm good.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Is there just one of those like a regular non 2x short position, Lorenda? Because I just want to track it. I just want to track.
Well, track them both. I think leverage plays are absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, we get some of that macro news that's going to affect Bitcoin. Dude, that 2 times short could be very, very profitable.
Yeah.
Very profitable.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very, very tempting, Josh, to buy a few shares of it, and just keep it there. Earlier, yeah, no, no, as more of a like as a tracking device, or just buy a few shares and like a hedge a long crypto play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, and then the only thing that you really have to worry about with some of these plays is if Bitcoin runs really, really hard, you may end up in a reverse split situation.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what's actually happened, Josh. Because look at that.
Yep.
Look,
exactly.
They just did a split on November 18. Why? Because look at that, and the split was actually like, it says. So this split number says 54. So did it crash from 54 all the way back down to $4 in this? Probably. No, just a consideration. Like if you have $100,000 invested in crypto, right? Like $1,000 as a hedge position is nothing to you,
right?
But then it
may
might
cover any downflow. Yeah.
Exactly. But then if someday crypto decides to crash, you're like, "Ooh, I just made an extra $3,000 in this position. Okay, let me sell this position now. Rotate, or just take the profits out of it. Take the 2,000 you made, the 3,000 you made, put it back into the long position. That's almost like you getting dividends in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And you get to reinforce your position at a low, which is phenomenal.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. But if crypto's cooking, you're like, oh, well, I have so much monies that like this $1,000 doesn't mean anything to me.
That's right. It's a YOLO play at that point.
Yeah. Is all that is.
And Jeff, I mean, I'm not worried at all about hedging my ETFs. I'm just going to let them build. They're permanent parts of my portfolio now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my strategy.
Yeah.
Your situation's obviously different than mine.
Yeah.
Fred, I'll tell you what. So here's the deal, man. And I mentioned this last night when we were on stream also. The crypto proxies are underperforming based on previous performances against Bitcoin price rises, right? So I think it's one of those things where the dog hasn't had its day yet, and I'm sort of positioning myself with that in mind. So I am pretty proxy heavy at this point, with the expectation that once we cross that $100,000 mark, that things are really going to start moving in a really heavy way. And especially as adoption in industrial enterprise and sovereign nation adoption continues.
I like it.
Yeah, that's Jeff. That is precisely my plan, dude. Literally my plan. And the day that day comes, then, coming on stream will be for a completely different purpose.
Yeah. Whew.
I'll just hang out with you guys and talk about, building wealth and dividends and residual incomes and passive incomes. And that's how we'll spend our time.
Yep, exactly. Well done, Grim.
That was a wicked move.
Yeah. Well done. Good exit.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it broke out, it said, okay, that's it, guys.
Yeah. Like 45 was the perfect sell. I mean, maybe you missed that last 6 cents. So what? So what?
Lorinda, you can only find the 2x ones. Oh, okay. I might do it, Josh. I might do it. Tempted.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed. Like I said, you get a major macro move out of this garbage in Eastern Europe, and it could be of great advantage. You may be able to pick up 20 or 30% out of a leverage play. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's a beautiful short-term return.
Yeah, right. I like it.
Jeff, that's all that matters right there, dude. That's step one.
That's impressive.
At that point, you're basically liquid because your mortgage is paid for.
Yep. Exactly.
Greatest key to building wealth is eliminating debt. And when your passive incomes pay all of your typical living expenses and you haven't, encumbered yourself with debt, you are literally financially free. Mm-hmm. And you are the master of your destiny from that day forward. Yeah, exceptional green day. Congratulations, Grim. Not that that's any different than every other damn day that you're here. Yeah, that's a little bit of envy in my voice. Yes. Yes. I'm not a perfect Christian. I try to be, but I'm not. I do commend your exceptionally hard work, though. You crush it, dude. Super proud to have you as part of our family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've been scalping the hell out of MSTX the last few days.
Absolutely. Let's go, Grim. Love it. Love it. Love it. Are you going to bed now, or you're going to go take a ride, or you're just going to go count the monies? Grim is going to go count the monies, guys.
Get some rest, man.
Yeah.
Rest your brain. That's what gets fried doing this the most, Yeah. It's pretty low energy to sit in a chair, but it takes a lot to keep your heart rate stabilized,
Yeah. I love that Grim. Love that Grim doesn't work anymore now, because you guys can crush it in pre-market. Because I wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning and I check Discord and they're cooking and I'm like, okay, back to bed.
Blaze, you realize the comment that you highlighted? Look at what it says.
I'm pooped.
I don't think you're poo, Graham.
He's tired. He's been awake for a long time.
Yeah. It's digital Freudian slip right there.
15 hours a day. Yep, love it.
He said poo.
Poop.
SKK? I can't say I know anything about that one.
It had a nice little run earlier and then came back down.
No, Mr. Chairman, he's actually still working on that vault right now. But that day is coming. That day is definitely coming. He's not that far away.
Absolutely. Solana is pushing back up. Pump it, please.
See you later, Grim.
Bye, Grim. Much love.
Go get some wind in your face.
Yeah. I have a 1-on-1 in 9 minutes with Doche, so.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Doche, you in the chat? So I'll hop off in like 5 minutes or so, Doche. 04. And get some water.
Yeah, Solana's been a rocket for 2 years, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Holy cow, it did it. $253.
Oh, nice.
Booyah. Love that.
Monies. Yeah, SMCI looks really good. Very, very good.
Nothing better than new all-time highs, man. I mean, let's go. What are we? $5 from new all-time. Sorry, $8 from new all-time highs on Solana.
Yep.
Such a high performance play. Damn, we're good. Way to go, Hot Trades.
Love it.
All right, well, you kids get out of here. Go have some fun. Go trade some stuff and make some monies.
Any last questions, guys, before we hop off?
Yeah.
Any last questions?
Passive income. So if you're making investments in things that pay you dividends, those are passive income streams. If you own a property where you collect rent and it's profitable, that's a passive income stream.
Yep.
And we never mind asking questions, man. Feel free.
Absolutely. Archer, yeah, so you become a goat, and then there's a calendar link. There's a channel called the one-on-one channel. There's a calendar link in there. Probably Tesh. There's a calendar link in there, Archer. And then you schedule one-on-one.
As long as SPAI holds $4, I feel pretty good about it.
$4.
Different products, but yes, I get exactly what you're saying, low boy.
Yeah. Sounds
Our
good.
pleasure, Empress. That's what we're here for. We love you.
Ooh, $30 as usual. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. We will, Josh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Always my pleasure, my friend.
Keep pushing Bitcoin to above 100, please.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I told you Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I need you to give me a week. Just give me a little time.
Sounds good.
You guys have a great afternoon. Be blessed.
Alrighty.
Much love.
Much love, everybody. Be safe. Catch you guys in Discord. Bye, everybody. Bye, Will. Bye, Guardian. Bye, Azul. Keep pumping it. Nice. See you later, Kimbella. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you in Discord. Lo, see you in Discord. Chris, see you in Discord. Nemo, see you in Discord. Yi, see you in Discord. Get to bed, Grim. I know you're still listening. Get to bed, please. Jeff, see you in Discord. Be safe. Have a wonderful afternoon. Mr. Chairman, welcome back. War, see you in Discord. Lorinda, 2x. 2x long ETH. Lee, see you in Discord. Bye-bye. Much love, everybody. Bye, guys.